Hi, this is Cale from Cherry Hill Academy, and I'm going to talk to you about an issue that most beginning guitar students have when they're first starting out to play. So the issue is this: strumming is a lot of fun, and it's pretty easy to strum. And chords are not so hard to learn by themselves. But it gets to a point pretty early on where a student can strum, a student knows the chords to the song, but they have trouble switching the chords in time to play the song. So for example, you're going from E to B7. When you first learn those chords, it's difficult to switch, so it'll end up sounding like. And by the time you've gotten to the next chord, the band is already at least a measure ahead of you. So I've got a really good solution for reducing the amount of time it takes you to switch chords. So let me show you how it works. So we're going to tap our foot in 4/4 time, so count the beats 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to focus on just two chords. For right now, E, B7, but you can do this with any two chords. So the idea is that for every beat 1, you play a new chord. And when we start this exercise, we're only going to play on beat 1. The other 3 beats you use to switch to the new chord. So we're going to go E, 2, 3, 4, B7, then back to E, 3, 4. So E, switch, 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 B7, switch, switch, switch. So you want to repeat this over and over until it becomes very comfortable for you to play using 3 beats to switch. Then we're going to strum for 2 beats. So it's going to go E, E, switch, switch, B7, B7, switch, 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 switch. You get the idea. So the next step, I'm sure you can predict, 3 strums, 1 beat to switch. By the way, as you're doing this, it's important to realize what fingers you have to move and which ones you don't. So for the E to B7, we can just leave this finger number 2 where it is. We make fingers 1 and 3 trade strings, and then we add finger number 4. So for every chord switch, look for things like that. Is there any finger that stays the same? Is there any finger that only has to move over 1 string, or it stays on the same string and slides down a fret? Anything that can make it easier for you. So after your 3 strums and 1 switch gets easy, let's move up to 4 strums. So you're strumming on all 4 beats, not taking any extra time to switch. When you get to this point, you can get your metronome out and gradually increase the tempo to where eventually you'll be sounding like. So by then, you should be able to add your strumming pattern in, and it's still going to be a little bit trickier, but it's a good next step. You've gotten a lot closer to being able to switch the chord in time. So when you add your strumming pattern,